Okay, video number 4. Here I will just be showing you some of the numerous enemies that you will encounter at the Rothn camp. These are called carrion worms, and the green stuff they spit out is poisonous gas. So try to stay as far away as possible, and usually it won't get you, especially when there's guards around like this. Here we have some scorpions, some giant scorpions, and these will poison you when they sting you, obviously. There's a lot of poisonous creatures in this game. Various creatures will drop pieces of themselves. For example, these scorpions, when they die, will drop their stinger, as in right here, scorpion tail. Press the shift key to pick things up. These things that you collect can be used nether magic right here. All these are called nether catals, and when you combine them in specific combinations over here, you can get different magic spells. My favorite personally is the poisonous cloud, and I'm not going to tell you all the combinations because you gotta figure some stuff out on your own. I will tell you though, you need a scorpion tail for the combination for the poisonous cloud. Usually the catals you need have something to do with the type of spell you get, as in obviously a poisonous cloud. Scorpion tails are poisonous. Ramses, knock it off. My cat is annoying. Okay, well, there we've seen some scorpions, some carrion worms, and here are some wolves. Wild wolves are the easiest species of wolf. There's hunting wolves, which are the hardest, and rabid wolves are about in between. And these can be very annoying because they attack in packs, over and over and over. So you try to get maybe to a rock or something where they cannot reach you, and you have to pick them off with your bow. Cat, I'm gonna slaughter you. Okay, here's a big group of, looks like goblin mages. We got goblin stabbers. They're a little harder than your typical regular goblin. And we have also goblin ballistas, is what they're called, and they're big giant arrow slingshot type things, and they can do quite a bit of damage on you. So try to stay away from them. And like I said before, you just have to hit one of the enemies one time and you will acquire... Oh, see, I just got hit by a ballista. See that giant arrow right there? Anyway, you can just hit them once and you will get the advancement points. Here is a ballista. The goblin is pulling it back and firing it. And they're worth a few points. This is regular, looks like just a regular goblin, yep. I'm just going to show you this until my battery wears out. Unless, you know, it gets just continuous and annoying. Die. There we go. Oh, by the way, right now, my settings are enemies are hard, difficulty is hard, and random counters are more. You always want to do that when you're with guards and such, because obviously they will end up attacking the guards, like these carrion worms, like this, and you get the advance points from it. And being as their difficulty is hard, you get more advance points, and you don't really have to do any of the work. So that's kind of nice. And again, these are the ones that spray poison out at you. You want to stay away from their heads. Attack from the back, usually. Don't get too close or they will turn around and try to bite you. Durr. These guys are worth over 6,000 ADV points. So yeah, these are good to have. Attack. They also drop a nether catal called Wormganger, and it's just another, you know, ingredient, I guess you could say, for another spell. By the way, there are 4 different kinds of magic. Personally, I like Nether and Arcane the best. Arcane are things like just shooting missiles and I don't know, fireballs and stuff like that. You can get into the high-tech ones like fire novas and blast novas, and those do a lot of damage, but you won't be able to acquire those until quite a bit later. Celestial, I really never use it. There's a lot of healing spells, a lot of, I don't know, like, get well, I guess, spells in there, and there are, like solar rays, some defense spells. Nether, again, is just the combination of certain catals that you pick up. Cat, knock it off. In these, you can get summon different creatures like trolls and everything, but again, that comes later. Rune, I have actually never used Rune, and you have to acquire different stones for them, and you put them together to make rune spells, and I don't ever use Rune, but hey, you guys can use whatever you want. Potion, here's a healing potion. This is just your typical, I don't know, beginning potion. You can use those. You get a lot of those. These yellow are cure poison, so if you get poisoned by any of the creatures, you just suck one of these down and you're all good. The dark blue ones, greater heals, will just give you, obviously, a greater healing. So if you have more vitality, life, then you will obviously get healed more. Invoke, that I will tell you later on. Equipment, obviously equip things, keys, lockpicks. Junk is just if you have a ton of the same thing and you will end up selling it to different merchants, which I will show you later on too. And all obviously is everything. So now that that's taken care of, I never told you, in case you didn't know, obviously the right click is to put up your shield. So left click, shoot, right click, shield, pretty obvious. Alrighty then, this one's about to die, there we go. 6,733 points for that baby. They don't differ very much in advanced points, a few points each. There's really no, you know, differing in how hard they are by how many advanced points you get, as I can see anyway. So I'm hoping I can show you maybe some other enemies, like there's giant spiders. There are trolls here. Sometimes you'll get a group of Barrowgrim soldiers, which are the guys in the blue capes. They will have just a giant troll with them, and those guys are nice to have attack you because, again, they're worth a lot of ADV points. And you can always tell when another enemy is coming because usually, like it did up here, it says, for Rothn in honor, or I serve Lord Greymare. One of the guards will say something, and then you know, oh, that means there's an enemy that they're fighting. So, pick up the scorpion tails. Let me see here. Usually, sometimes you can get a troll from back here. Oh boy. There's a bunch of scorpions.